Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. By the title of this video you can tell that this is going to be an interesting vlog, but it is actually currently almost 9 p.m. on Friday, and I just thought I needed to, I'm just going to walk you through this vlog because it is chaotic, it is crazy, so much happens, and I just needed a way to compile all of what I've been filming for the past week and a half or so into one video, and this is that video. So basically this is the intro to the video, even though it's 9 p.m. but I just picked my camera up randomly in random parts of the day and stuff, and not today, but the last couple of days my cat is attacking my feet, but I just filmed random clips, and I'm like, well, I need to kind of put them in a somewhat of a vlog and make it make sense in a video, I guess. Ow. And but basically I just wanted to intro the video, explain what's going on and all that stuff before you see the clips. I'm not going to tell you anything that's happening in the clips yet, but basically I have a couple of clips that I filmed that are just random, and I'm going to put those in here, and then you'll see me back at the end of the video in this area, and I'm going to talk about what has happened this past week because I have a lot on my mind that I feel like I need to address. But anyways, so yeah, go to those clips and I'll see you back in just a little bit. Okay, so I just got back from eating dinner at my parents' house, and I forgot to grab this one bag from when I went and got all the rest of the things from their house. And this bag has some incredible fashion pieces. It's all of my old purses and bags from early 2000s and all that type of stuff, and I have not opened it, so I'm excited to see what I remember from these bags and what they look like, and see if I would want to utilize them now, being the age that I am now and the time that it is now, because I have noticed that a lot of Y2K fashion has come back in style. Also, don't mind my cat over there, she is just going to be in the video as a background extra. But anyways, first of all, you can tell this is a very old bag. I use this bag so freaking much. I also don't know what the heck all of this stuff is on there, but it's very old, obviously, because it has Lizzie McGuire herself on the front of it, and then my name. I got this as a birthday gift or a Christmas gift from my grandma. All of my cousins got something similar because we would always go over to her house and stay the night, so she was like, I need to get y'all a cute little sleeping bag. So, or not sleeping bag, sleeping bag, or sleepover bag. And basically, let's go ahead and just open this baby up because, ooh, we about to go down memory lane right now. Oh my gosh, this first one, literally, it's so my mom was obsessed with Guess purses when I was younger. She still is very much obsessed with Guess, but anytime that she would go get a new purse, I would always take her old ones that I thought were really cute and stuff, and I kept them. So I think the majority of them I have kept. And this one, honestly, I'm not mad about the colors or anything, and I remember wearing this so much. It is so freaking cute, and I feel like this is something that I would wear today. But yeah, it just is a little bit of tatteredness to it on this side. I can show you right here, my cat's in the way. But I would still honestly wear this. I mean, it would look cuter if it has stuff in it because it's kind of a weird flattened out look to it, but I feel like it would definitely be okay to wear in this day and age. So there's bag number one. Bag number two, oh my gosh, this bag, I went everywhere with. It's just like a see-through Tinkerbell backpack. It's like iconic. The color scheme is just so beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. Literally, I still am obsessed with it. It's so good. It's so cute. This backpack I use as a sleepover bag all the time. I would use it as just like mostly a sleepover bag, or like if I needed a backpack for if we were going on a plane ride or anything like that. Like, I would utilize this so much as a kid. And then the next one, oh my gosh, I remember being so obsessed with this purse. I don't know if this would be okay to wear now. It's a little much, but back in the day, this was everything. It's a very interesting. It has the little like chains. I guess those are kind of in style now, but I don't know about the colors. It's more, this is coming up black on the camera, but it's actually like a brown color. And it has like a bunch of like pockets. It's a very big and very deep purse, so it would hold a lot of things. But I feel like this is more grandma-ish now than it is like my style. But like back in the day, that was like everything. Oh my gosh, you guys. Do you remember these bags? My grandma got this for me for Christmas, and me and my cousins all had one. And then there's ones that you like zip, and they start off being zipped up like this, and like in strings, and it zips up into a whole entire bag. And I used to use this bag as like a school bag. It's like a purse for school for the day. I loved and utilized this bag so much. It's honestly quite embarrassing, but honestly iconic, because these were everything. If you had one of these, you were like top tier at school. Like, if you had one of these, everybody was like wanting to be your friend because you had the coolest bag ever. Anyways, moving on. Oh my gosh, no freaking way do I still have this. So in 7th grade, this is, honestly, this bag needs to be sued, because this is the start of my scoliosis. So, yeah, this bag was literally, I remember in like 7th grade, bags like this, like tote bags from Abercrombie or Hollister, which is from Hollister, if you wore them on one shoulder and you stuck all of your books into them, like you utilize this as a backpack and a purse, or you would just take a purse and a backpack, but this would be like your backpack. This freaking bag, because of me holding all those books on one shoulder, caused me to have scoliosis. So that's just amazing. So as much as this was an iconic bag, and I remember buying it and being so excited, and then seeing that like no one else was wearing them anymore because I like was too late to the trend in some ways. Like, there was a few people, but not as many as I saw before. But then I was like, I spent so much money on this bag, I have to utilize it and wear it. So yeah, lots of thoughts on this bag. But if you had one of these, comment down below and let me know your thoughts on it, and if it caused you to have a bad bag. So next one, oh my gosh, I remember this bag. So this bag, I don't remember the brand, but it was like this type of like style was everywhere. And it's like really big. So I actually think I use this as a sleepover bag sometimes. I don't think I ever really used this as a purse or anything because it's really big. I might have used it as like a backpack for a day. I didn't have to like bring a lot of my books or anything, but this thing was used a lot, I remember. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this bag was one of my favorites that I bought, and I even have an Instagram picture of this. I remember posting about it. I think I got this from like Abercrombie, or I don't remember, maybe it was like Delia's or something, or Forever 21, but I remember getting it in the mall, and I like thought this was the cutest bag ever, and honestly it's kind of tacky now. But oh, it was from Claire's. No wonder. Okay. And it was like this really big bag, like deep bag where I could put all my pencils, my, you know, my wallet and everything in it. And like, I used this thing like crazy. I thought it was the cutest bag. Now, I'm not 100% sure. It's very like t-shirt material. And I don't know, it's a strange looking bag. This one though. So this was my Vera Bradley bag that I got, I think it's a Christmas gift. And oh my gosh, I used this bag up. Like, this bag has been tattered, broken, like used in, so like literally this bag has seen some things. Let me tell you, this bag has been everywhere with me, and honestly, I feel like now they aren't as popular and they're more for like the old ladies, but I have to say it's kind of cute. If it wasn't so like dirty and old, I would say it's kind of still cute, but I don't know if I would personally wear it now. But it is, I mean, Vera Bradley is like always been, it's kind of very similar to like Lily Pulitzer kind of style. But yeah, so interesting. And then we have, this is not a bag, but it's a hat that I got to wear in the snow when it snowed here. Let me see what else. Ooh, this is cute. I don't think I ever used this. I think this was something that I might have had for like when I went to like prom or something, or like a dance or something. It's just like a little wallet type of thing, like a little clutch purse. Let me see. Oh my gosh, this purse screamed Lauren Conrad. Like, this purse was literally everything to me. Like, the color scheme and everything made me feel like I was Lauren Conrad in Laguna Beach, living my best life, fighting over Steven with Kristen. So yes, that was the vibe with this bag. I was obsessed with this bag. Oh, that was all that was in the bag. And I don't know where this is gonna go, but I think I might put it in with a vlog in the middle of one or something. But anyways, hey guys, I don't really know how to start this clip, and I kind of just picked up my camera just because I feel like I need to address this, even though I don't talk about it that much or anything like that. But my family and I had a tragic incident happen last night in the middle of the night, and it is now 1:30 in the afternoon, and I'll get into the details of it if you aren't a close person to me in my life, because I didn't really post anything on Instagram. I didn't take pictures. I wasn't even really on my phone. I was just there for support. But at 2:30 in the morning, I got a phone call from my mom telling me that our family business building had caught fire. And I just got into full-blown panic mode, and I was just like, oh my gosh, are we gonna be able to save anything? Like, what? I have never had to experience a fire, a house fire, business fire, whatever it is. I've never had to experience that before. And it was just, I've seen it for other people, and I've experienced it for other people, like other people's houses. I had a house across the street from me where I used to live burned down randomly one day, and it was an electrical fire, which is what actually happened with our business. It was a random electrical fire, and yeah, I don't know what else to say, but just I feel like I need to mention it, but it's just a shock. Like, I have not I fell asleep last night at like 10:20, and I was actually supposed to get up this morning at 6 o'clock, go to work like normal, go to work there, and then be off for the holiday weekend. And another thing is, like, this weekend is my dad's birthday, so it's like his whole birthday weekend is just ruined because of this one accidental crazy incident that just happened. He got the call from the fire department, or from the fire alarms, at 2 o'clock in the morning, and my mom just started calling everybody, and I got up there, and they were kind of like, the police officers, I don't want to like bash any police officers, but like they were kind of rude about us coming up there, and they just like were like, if you have any more people coming up here, you need to tell them to stay home. And it was just like, excuse me, like, really, you're gonna say that to me? Like, no, I'm sorry, but that just does not sit well with me. It was a very long morning this morning, and I left my house at 2:30 in the morning. I literally drove there in my glasses, didn't put my contacts on, didn't brush my hair, didn't do anything. I drove in my pajamas there to be with the family, and we all, you know, gathered around. We tried to come up with some solutions for this, and honestly, the area that we live in, that we have so many people that are willing to help, and it just shows you how much support you have in, like, you know, at your town. Like, your town is going to support you, and like even the firefighters were just so devastated, and it's just we didn't even expect this to like, no one expects this type of thing to happen. And I don't know, I just figured I would mention it and just throw it in the middle of the vlog, because I don't know what else to say, but I just figured I would do that because that's literally what my day is. My head is pounding because I came home I left my house at 2:30 in the morning, and I came back to my house at like 5 in the morning, 5, almost 6 in the morning. Like, my alarm to go to work went off on my phone like the second I laid down in bed to go back to sleep, and I only slept for like an hour and woke up to all these messages because my dad had posted to let the town know, because we had customers coming today, we had customers coming next week. I mean, you know, it's a running business, and I don't know, there's just a lot that is going on right now. So I'm gonna try to continue with the vlogs, and because it's like, I was supposed to go up to work today, and like I would help, but it's like there's such, like, the carbon monoxide and stuff from the smoke damage and everything in the building, you can't really do anything up there right now. And there's not anything for me to really do that's, you know, I can't do my job today, so it's kind of like I have just been sitting at home. I went over to my parents' house, and my dad was up at the shop and basically just getting stuff figured out, and I sat at the house with my mom and a family friend for a minute, and then I've been back at my house just sitting on the couch and just reflecting, and I don't know. Anyways, I just wanted to mention that. But I hope everybody else is well and doing great. I'm just very thankful that it happened at nighttime, even though I wish it would have happened right before they left last night, because they could, I don't know, it just, because then we would have been able to get people there quicker. I don't know. And I'm just thankful that it was I'm just thankful that it wasn't my parents' house, or mine even, or you know, any of my family members. And I'm just thankful that it happened when no one was in the building and that anything really bad happened. Like, I know this is a bad thing, but there could have been a worse outcome to this. So anyways, I will talk to you guys in a little bit. So it is currently 10 in the morning, and I don't know how, this whole video is going to be a hot mess express, because that's literally how my last few days have been, if you've paid attention to what's been going on this whole time. But I wanted to talk about something that actually happened this past week. I took my cat, Pocus, to the vet to get her next set of shots. And basically, because of the shot that they gave her previously, she actually ended up getting a upper respiratory infection, or like just like a small cold. And she's been sneezing a lot, and this sounds like I have a child, but literally she is my child. She's my child. But anyways, but yeah, she somehow got her a cold, so she has been sneezing, and she has like a watery eye, she has an eye that's been watering, like allergies kind of. And so they were like, okay, well, we're gonna give you all this medicine for her, and you need to do it every single day for the week, for the whole week. And then when you get done with it, she's meowing in the background. When you get done with it, then, or like, they told me to come back in a week after I do all this medication. Let me tell you what medication I have to give her. Let me show you. Because this is way too bougie for this small little chicken nugget right here. She's so tiny. But okay, so this stuff, it's like the most basic cat food, but I got it a while back because I thought she wasn't eating her other food. But I actually ended up only giving her like a small amount of this that one time, and I've been giving her her other food and she's been fine. But I saved this extra stuff that I had, and I've been using this to give her medicine, because let me explain to you what I have to do. It is ridiculous. Okay, so that's not her medicine. All 3 of these for a cold, for this small little thing. She doesn't look small in the camera, but trust me, she is tiny. She is only like 2.5 pounds. She is so small. Has to have all of this for her sneezing every little bit, and her watery eye. Like, this is too much. But anyways, this is like a drop, and I'm actually about to show you how I use it, or how I do her stuff, because they told me to just shoot it down her mouth with a syringe, like, you know, like you would just give medicine to a child. But I can't do that by myself, so I am having to, she's trying to attack me, that's why the camera's shaking. I have to do it this way. Basically what I do is I put it on a little plate that I have for her. I cut up a little plate like this, and I just put some of this on there, and then I pour however much she needs of this on top of it, and then she just eats it. So that's how she's been doing that. This stuff has to go on top of her food, like her dry food, pretty much once a day. So I will sprinkle that on and just leave it on there, and every day I'll just sprinkle a little bit more on there. And this is just to, I guess, like, keep her healthy or something. I don't really remember what they said. And then this stuff is like a little gel thing, and you just put this on her eye that's watery. So I have to somehow manage to get her to calm down enough for me to pop this scoop into her eyeball, so she doesn't have her watery eye anymore. So that is my life at the moment, along with having to deal with my dad's business being burned down, and us trying to relocate, refigure out what we're gonna do until we can rebuild, and all of that stuff. So it has been a hectic last few days. But anyways, I wanted to show you that whole situation. So you're back now. Let's see, hold on. So this past weekend was the Met Gala, and so many people were talking about it. I don't really I will I don't really actually ever talk about it or like make it a big deal. I'm just like, oh, it's a Met Gala, and I just watch it and I just like react to what they're wearing in my own brain, you know? And like I'll answer people's polls that are influencers that post about it and stuff like that. But there's a bigger thing that has been happening lately, and no one is talking about it. And I am shocked that not one single celebrity or influencer has even mentioned 1 ounce of this, except one other person that I've noticed, and that is Carter Sullivan mentioned it on her Instagram. And I actually talked to her and we were like messaging each other back going, oh my gosh, this is like a huge, oh my gosh, this is a huge historical moment, and like we're the only 2 people paying attention to it, and we were freaking out about it. But anyways, if you don't know, which you probably don't since nobody was talking about it, but Netflix released a series called A Countdown to Inspiration 4. And what that is it is a spaceship that launched into space for 3 days. They're currently, at this moment, and Friday, which is the Friday before I upload this video, they are actually currently in space still, and they're headed back home, I think either tomorrow or Sunday. They should be back home. They're in space for 3 days. They are basically orbiting the Earth. It's 4 people. You can watch the whole docu-series on Netflix, and they're having a return home episode happening on September 30th. But they've had episodes come out every Monday, the past couple Mondays, and then this past week on Wednesday, they did a live YouTube launch of them actually launching into space, and you got to watch it live, which I spent all afternoon watching because I just think it is so cool, because these are not professional astronauts. They are regular people like you and me that are able to go to space, and one of which actually is from the same area that I live in, and which is so cool. And basically it's she actually went to St. Jude. Her name's Haley. She went to St. Jude when she was 10, and she's now 29, and she got bone cancer in her knee and has a prosthetic knee in that basically saved her life. And she is she's the youngest person to ever go to space. She's also the first person with a prosthetic body part to be in space. And while they're in space, they're doing all these experiments and different things, and it's really cool. You just need to look it up. There's 3 other people that are with her. There's a airplane pilot that is basically the pilot of the spaceship, and then there's there's actually another girl. There's 2 boys and 2 girls. I can't really remember what the other guy does. I think he just was really interested in, he won going because they had a whole thing on the commercials of the Super Bowl. And you got, if you donated to St. Jude, which is the whole fundraiser to help cure childhood cancer and send money and donate money to St. Jude. And what was it called? He wrote in an application and filled it out and donated some money and ended up winning the contest to go to space. And so there's all these people, and then the other girl is, I forgot what her name is. I forgot all of their names. I know Jared is one of them, but the other one, she has tried to go to space and become an astronaut like 2 or 3 times in her life, and this is the first time that she's been accepted into space and has actually been able to be an astronaut, basically. And she's had her like pilot's license and like all of that stuff. So anyways, that is what I was saying. Like, I just am shocked because the spaceship that they are going into is actually created by Elon Musk, who makes the Teslas that all of the celebrities and influencers rave about, but yet none of them are talking about this historical moment that 4 normal people are in space right now, but they would rather be talking about the Met Gala fashion okay, something is not right. Like, something is up. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about that for a minute because it's a huge, huge thing that's happening right now. I don't know how to explain it, but anyways, that's just like a random thing. But this is getting to be a long clip, so I will talk to you guys in my next video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and also comment down below what other videos you would like to see, because I've been on a roll with uploading every Sunday, and there's just a lot of stuff that has happened, obviously, with like the fire and things. But anyways, yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.